June 7th, into orbit. It doesn't matter if they're hurting themselves. It doesn't matter that we could help them if they didn't listen to and cooperate with us. It doesn't matter, doesn't matter, doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Codependent no more. I think I can change him. Nobody's ever really loved him and appreciated him before. I'll be the one to do that, and then he'll change. She's never been with anybody trustworthy before. I'll prove how trustworthy I am, and then she'll be able to love. Nobody's been able to get her to conquer her before. I'll be the one to do that. Nobody's ever really given him a chance. Nobody's ever really believed in him before. These are warning signs. Red lights, red flags. In fact, if we're thinking these thoughts, they need to be stop signs. If we have gotten hooked into believing that somehow we will be the one who will make the difference in someone's life, if we are trying to prove how good we can be for someone, we may be in trouble. This is a game, a deception. It won't work. It'll make us crazy. We can trust that. We're not seeing things clearly. Something's gone on with us. It will be self-defeating. We may be the one, all right, the one to wind up victimized. The whole thought pattern reeks of codependency, of not being responsible for oneself, and of victimization. Each person needs to do his or her own work. Nobody in the past has really understood him. Nobody has seen what I see in her. It's a setup. It sets us up to stop paying attention to ourselves while we focus too much on the other person. It takes us away from our path and often puts us in orbit. Nobody has appreciated him enough. Nobody has been good enough to her or done for her what I can do. It's a rescue. It's a game move, a game we don't have to play. We don't have to prove we're the one. If we're out to show people we're the best thing that ever happened to them, it may be time to see if they're the best thing that ever happened to us. We may have not been appointed as guardian angel, godmother, godfather, or the one who will. The help, support, and encouragement that truly benefits others and ourselves emerges naturally. Just let it. God, help me let go of my need to meet dysfunctional challenges in my relationships. I'm Herb the Addictaholic. This is the language of letting go. And I am fortunate enough that my wife never liked the idea of needing to fix me. She disagreed with some of my character defects, obviously. She didn't like the fact that, I have addiction issues, alcoholism issues. But she loved me, so she was willing to work with me. And, when things got too bad, she put up her boundaries. And it broke me, but it gave me that gift of desperation to realize what I was doing and that I needed help. And if she had continued to try and fix me and not focused on herself, we would still be in that never-ending cycle and things would be all bad. And so I'm thankful that she realized this stuff, that she, again, worked on herself, put up her boundaries, was willing to love herself, and knew that she couldn't change me and that she didn't want to. If I was to change in a positive way and face my disease, that's something that I was going to have to do. She'd pointed it out plenty of times, but she wasn't going to make the efforts and try to be the one to steer me around. She knows better. I wouldn't have responded well anyway. But the trick is, that we can't. We can only control what's in here, how we react, see, perceive, and take on the world. And when we fix this in here, the other stuff tends to fall in place. And if it turns out that we realize that we can't be with somebody because they're spiraling out of control, we can be there to support them in times of need, but at the same time we need to keep ourselves healthy and happy as well. I hope you guys got something out of this today. I hope to see you tomorrow. Keep coming back. It works if you work it.